Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the aggressive strategy for Gun Raiders Battle Royale.
Where's the mic?
3, 2, begin.
Now, overall in the Battle Royale game mode, you're going to want to remember that you should always try and have one hand open, especially when looting chest, unless you're drinking large amounts of potions. The shield potions are, of course, going to be the most important thing.
Wait, why do we get no gun? You know how you go like this and make
Now, as much as possible, you're generally going to want to stay out of that center area unless you have a large amount of overshield, preferably like 6 and up, and an ideal weapon. I go in here to simply eliminate the easy opposition. As you can see, I easily take out that unarmored player, and then there's another one right here looting. Players are easiest to kill when they are looting, as they're not looking at anything, but more or less you want to stay out of the center unless you're very confident.
Let's go, clap that boy.
Now, of course, in the aggressive playstyle, you're going to want to rapidly run around, prioritizing shield and weapons throughout the complex. I like to start in the towers, and then in that main hallway connecting the towers. And in that hallway, there is this drop-down area, you can see here, with 3 chests. Each of those are lootable, and you can usually get full shield by doing all this.
Revive me!
You're also going to want to watch your shield level. The max shield level you can have is 9, and you can view your level by the number and shield icon over your jetpack bar. Now, you can also observe enemy player's shield by looking at the color it is. The darker purple it is, the less they have. For instance, at the standard dark purple, it is 1 overshield, which gives an additional 200 HP. But if you see someone with bright red or pink, they are going to have 8 or 9 tier levels of overshield, and therefore going to want to avoid conflict with them at all cost. Another useful tip is when trying to avoid combat, use the gauntlets. They are indispensable, and you can use them to get away from enemy players.
I just want to let people know if they come near you, they're getting shot. Oh, a katana. Let's go. And this.
If you happen to find a easy pickings player with large amounts of overshield, easy pickings meaning looting chest or otherwise unoccupied, simply equip EMP or rockets and then spam it at them as fast as possible. This will eliminate large amounts of overshields so that you can wipe them out with your main weapon. I prefer something that has a fast rate of fire, like the minigun, SMG, or rifle. Now, teamwork is crucial, however, your playstyles can differ. For instance, my teammate at the beginning wandered off and did his own thing while I played very aggressive at this spawn. Furthermore, on the topic of evading players, dodging and weaving through the cracks was mentioned earlier. This is extremely useful, especially when you want to continue looting in a place and simply want to lose enemy players. When looting chests, you should always leave behind shield that you don't need, as when opened chest, enemy players cannot loot when you have looted a chest, but friendly players can. Also, friendly players, your ally and yourself, see different loot from the same chest. Now, you may see these colorful orbs all around the map. These are downed players. Downed players are players that are dead, but their teammate is still alive. They are looking for their teammate to be revived. To revive a downed teammate, put both your hands into the circle of the
Shit.
into the circle. It will also say revive me above it. However, it should be noted that all enemy players can see all down players. So be careful when reviving, as the enemy will know where they are. Now the green fog acts as a barrier closing in the map. Generally, you want to stay in the large ring. You can either see it in the sky, it's a large blue ring, or on your wrist map, which is on your left hand. Now, as you can see here, it's a 2v1, and we're simply going to
one guy
play
left
for
who can
time.
play super aggressive here.
Oh, I see him, I see him.
Now, this is why teamwork is important. My teammate said that he found him near the 3 castle things. I wasn't sure what he meant, but these were the only things that came in a set of 3 nearby. So I came over, and sure enough, there was a pink man inside. Now, I didn't want to come from the front in case he saw me there, so I decided to do a flank, but he was ahead of me and ran for the rift. In case you don't know, rifts are gaps in the world that launch you up, and you can glide from them. I easily went in after him and killed him. That's how you get your first aggressive playstyle win. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next one.